Yes, welcome back, my viewers. Hope you people are doing good. Hope you're liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Basically, since you have introduced information literacy already, we have put the importance. So right now, we're going to learn something also on the information sources. So I'm going to learn something on the information sources. So having my well presented work, I'm going to open it. Yeah, so this is my work so this is what we're going to talk about, the information sources. So you're going to break it to primary, secondary sources, scholarly, popular, and then the format types. That's what we're going to basically talk about in our video. And beginning from here, primary versus secondary. So from primary definitions, primary and secondary sources are two fundamental types of materials used in research across various disciplines. So beginning from the definition, primary sources are the original material at first-hand accounts created at the time of the event or phenomenon being studied. So that the original data, they offer direct evidence of first-hand testimony. An event is like a news reporter at the scene. So it takes the original information. They offer direct evidence of first-hand, about a topic, right, or an event, something like accident. And then examples, we have diaries, letters, speeches, interviews, original research studies, artifacts, photographs, government documents, eyewitness accounts. And then we have secondary sources: analyze, interpret, or comment on primary sources. So the secondary sources just implement on the primary. They are created after the event or time period, and the study or often involve synthesis, analysis, or evaluation of primary materials. So the secondary analyzes to make sure that the first-hand information, which is primary sources, are what analyzed and evaluated well. Examples of secondary sources of information: we have books, scholarly articles, review articles, textbooks, documentaries, all the things. So in our slide 2, we have scholarly versus popular. Scholarly, this is the category that focuses scholarly and what, and popular is the what, is the category that focuses on the audience and the intent. Scholarly is what, academic. So the goal of scholarly is to share original research and advanced knowledge. And as you're seeing from my work, I've already summarized it so that you can be able to read it, even if audience, researchers, students, professionals in the field. And the key feature, peer review. These articles are vetted by experts before publication. So someone who is a professor should first pass through this article so that they make sure it is what, well. And then the format includes citation, and then the technical language. And then the popular is to inform or persuade the general public. So this one focuses on the audience and with general interest in the topic, and a key feature written by journalists or staff writers, often flashy with many advertisements. So this is mostly by the staffs, and then those flash journalists. Other format, simple language, no formal citations. So it doesn't matter whether it has citations or, and often shorter in length, not too long. Yeah. And then in our slide 4, since we were seeing scholarly versus popular, and that one we've seen that it is always focuses on the audience and the intent. And then the format, it is having just simple language, no formal citations, and often shorter in length. Informational format types. We have the format, and then the definition, and then the best use case. So the format, we have books, and then here I've broken them in depth in books. Definition, in depth, comprehensive coverage of a topic. So this will be involving coverage of what? The topic. Coverage of a topic. And the best use, getting broad overview or historical context. So meaning you have to be information literate. You have to be able to use the engine, the search engine well, so that you can get what? A good information. And then the periodicals published at regular intervals. Journals, magazine, newspaper, finding current information or specific research studies. And our website, since we're talking about the format types, the website, digital content ranging from government data to personal blogs, finding real-time updates or organizational information. Yeah. If you want to be updated, then you have to go to the websites and trade publications, magazines or websites aimed at professionals in a specific industry. So the best use, how can you use the trade publications? So learning about current trends in a specific job field. So if you want to maybe find current jobs or something which is too hot, you have to use the information format types of trade publications. Then multimedia, definition, podcasts, videos and webinars. So the best use, how best can you use it? How can it help you? So supplementing text-based research with visual or auditory data. Okay, so I think that is the information format types. And then inside 5, which sources do you need? Choosing the right sources depends on your goal. What do you want? What do you want to search? What is your goal? And need a fact or quick update, use a popular newspaper. So if you want something that is rocking or fast or being updated or maybe yesterday, so the format type, you have to use the newspaper, the popular. And then need to prove a theory, use a scholarly journal. So if you want to prove a theory, use a scholarly journal. You need to see original evidence, use a primary source, because we defined it in slide 2 as the primary source is the first hand testimony of an event. So if you want to see the original, you use it. And if you want the quick fact, something that happened yesterday, so meaning you have to use a newspaper. Choosing a right choice of information should be valid. Thank you guys. I think this was all we could see about information niches and the subtopic information sources, primary, secondary sources, scholarly, basic, popular, and then the format types. We'll catch up in the next video. Keep in touch. Not forgetting to like, subscribe, comment, and follow.